So a couple of days ago, this beautiful thing came in the mail. I actually learned now I'm now covering the number because I don't know if you guys still remember, but a couple months ago I showed on the daily vlog that my credit card and someone actually bought something with it and it got blocked. So I mean, this thing, it's Transferwise. I don't know if the name is somewhere here, Transferwise. And beside it obviously looking like a gorgeous piece of plastic. The reason why I got this is because this thing allows you to do borderless, international borderless transactions, because I'm in Germany obviously and my business is in Germany, and then a lot of my clients are in the US or Canada, so that means there are international payments going on. Right now I'm mostly using Stripe and PayPal for payments, but these guys take a big cut out of every payment, which is fine. But if you want to wire money from bank to bank, if you do it internationally, so across the border, so for example from the US to Germany, then you pay pretty high fees because it's international payments. But Transferwise, they're pretty smart. What they do to get around that is, instead of having one international transaction, they just make two national transactions out of it. So you can set up your Transferwise, and they have just gonna show you, they have like obviously an online platform, they also have an app, and you can create multiple accounts for pretty much every currency there is. So if I say, hey, Transferwise, I want an American bank account, they for you open an American bank account. So that means now I have an American bank, so to speak, and now anyone can in the US can transfer money to my American bank account, which is just a national payment and the fees are pretty low. And then Transferwise puts money onto my German bank account from in the proportion to what I got on my American bank account, and then I can just wire from my Transferwise German account to my German bank account, which is another national payment. And so you're saving up to 8 times the fees, because instead of paying, I think like usually 3 to 4% for international banking fees, you're now paying 0.5, 0.4% of fees, which is nice. And that is an actual credit card, so I can actually use it to, buy stuff and withdraw money in all types of currencies. So I'm going to use that now for a while and actually try it out. It's actually regulated, just so if anyone comes out, fam, this is dangerous. These guys are regulated by the UK Federation for whatever the fuck that is. So yeah, and I just freaking love this card. I could just constantly look at this card. I mean, look at it. Hello world. It's just gorgeous. So if any one of you guys are doing international payments, that might be something that you want to look into if you don't want to constantly pay PayPal the massive amounts of fees that they're charging. I'm actually gonna go running. I don't know how that happened. Remember how 2 days ago I said I want to go running again? Well, I just did that with that guy. We ran 7 kilometers in 36 minutes. It was his best time. For me, it's probably the worst time. So I might have worked out for the first time. Well, actually, I went playing handball, but I went running for the first time in a long time. But now I might not be able to work out again in a long time. Look at this. Oh my... I don't know the English word for that, but and I have the same thing on the other side too. I don't think I'll be able to walk for the next like 2 months, kinda ish. So I just got off an amazing call with Ben, the guy that I'm running the agency with, because we decided, so Ben and I have a weekly call, but we realized on these weekly calls we really focus a lot of what's happening right now, like the work that needs to get done during this week, how we're doing right now, this week and the past week on the work and the clients. But there's no time for, you know, planning, strategizing, and more long-term vision. And so we just had a 1.5 hour call, maybe even 2 hour call on a Sunday evening, and, you know, just casually chatted about where we see things going, how we feel about stuff, what our vision is, whether it aligns, where we see our roles within the agency. And I think that's so important, and it's so easily underappreciated, because I know it from myself when I'm planning my days, and you know, I'm writing these weekly daily plans. I try to cramp in there as much as possible and just have my full day full of work. But that means I'm so much in the trenches, and I'm just doing stuff that needs to get done right now, but I'm not focusing on what might need to get done to move things forward in a year from now. And so we agreed that we're gonna have these Sunday chats every once a month. Every last Sunday of the month we have like a 1 or 2 hour casual chat about how we think things are going. And yeah, so that's very cool. I'm eating food right now. I actually didn't eat yet after my run, so I'm extremely hungry, and I'm reading an article about, guess what, time management. Hey.
Hard to wake up when there's no alarm to wake you up.